What is going on, guys? We are in VR looking at the SCX24 scale body, scaled down to the 30th scale. I'm using this chassis purely for aesthetics. I do have the actual wheelbase and width of the SCX30 model. I just don't have my truck in yet. Again, this is just purely aesthetic. Um, the body, however, is a work in progress. What we've done so far for the SCX30th scale is we've had to remove a lot of the detail in the grill and these light buckets. We're not going to have swappable parts in there. It's just too small. The grill itself was actually even too brittle, so I put a backing in here acting like a radiator, had to thicken up all the posts and everything. Got that beefed up so it's nice and sturdy, can absorb some crashes. So the grills are going to be swappable. The hood I kept, it is going to be swappable. I'm going to have the louvered and non-louvered variants. For the louvered, originally these were separated bodies so we could get, body match the color to the louvers. That won't be the case for the 30th scale. Again, the parts are just too small and too brittle, so the louvered grill will print in all one color. Other things we did to the body, we actually doubled the thickness because it was too thin and too brittle. We beefed it up so it's nice and sturdy now. That pretty much sums up the changes for the front, the cab. The rear, we've done a little more extensive modeling too. We also doubled the thickness to match the cab. The frame inside the bed is no longer separable. It is all one body, so that again, we cannot print that in separate colors. It's going to be part of this, the bed paneling itself. However, roll bar is going to be bolt-on. The changes we've made to the roll bars is we've thickened the mounting points so they don't get cracked or crushed by the screws. This frame here, I have the old version loaded, but yeah, we do have thicker posts here as well that made up perfectly. That way the bolting you don't have to be too concerned with. There's going to be an A variant that goes to this pattern around here, more like your typical standard roll bar. This is the extended version. Some of these body lines and the lights and stuff on the 1/24th scale look great. You can see these lines and everything. At the 30th scale, that sort of disappears and blends together in the layer lines. So we went ahead and removed these light buckets, which you're seeing now, and we recessed some of these faces on that body inwards so they stand out a little more prominent. I originally had pockets inside the cab that held the nuts for you when you were screwing in the screws, which is really nice on the 24th scale. But on the 30th scale, we're not actually going to be using nuts. We're going to be tapping into the plastic. I sized the holes slightly smaller than these screws, so it'll be self-tapping,